Like, that's kind of scary, bro. Like, nah, I don't know. That's scary.
Went very wrong. Jeremy was bitten 3 times on the left arm.
As men have this thing where they just feel like they're untouchable. I don't know, but if somebody was to call me and be like, "Hey, there's a poisonous snake here, come over," no, I'm absolutely not. You go somewhere safe, away from the snake, far as possible, and call the professionals. That's what I would have said. I mean, shout out to the lads. Shout out to the lads. Yo, lads, you see the smile on my face when I tell you. It's something about you guys and something about what I do for a living that just makes me just happy. And that's a good thing, because it's like, life is so hard and it makes no sense how hard it is. It really don't. Gotta keep going, gotta keep pushing. Find something that you love doing. Find a distraction that will distract you from being in that dark place. It is the best thing to do. When you're in that dark place, you gotta find something that you love to do and give it all your time and attention, and I promise you it will blossom like a flower. A few of the lads sent me this.
Has been killed by one of Australia's deadliest snakes. He was trying to move the eastern brown away from young children at a childcare centre when it struck him several times.
He's just 47, a father, a husband, a grandfather. But sadly, Jeremy Brooks lost his life yesterday.
Yo, may he rest in peace. And he was a hero. You heard they say he was trying to prevent. He was a hero. You heard they say he was trying to prevent the kids from getting hurt. Like, that's some hero shit, bro. He in heaven right now, man. He rest in peace.
Today, bitten by an eastern brown snake.
Neurotoxic venom, they're going to start to affect your muscles, your heart, every single organ.
Not a licensed snake catcher, he's been called by a relative and asked to help remove the snake from this childcare centre near Townsville.
A relative called him? Why would the relative not call, like, animal cruelty or something? Like, I said animal cruelty. Why would the relative not call, like, the animal people, like pest control, something like animal control, something? Why would you? I mean, I get it, because, as, men have this thing where they just feel like they're untouchable. I don't know. But if somebody was to call me and be like, "Hey, there's a poisonous snake here, come over," no, I'm absolutely not. You go somewhere safe, away from the snake, far as possible, and call the professionals. That's what I would have said. I mean, drop a comment what you would have said.
The eastern brown is the second most venomous snake in the world, and the capture.
The second most venomous snake in the world lives in Australia? Nah, I don't know. I don't know about that, lads. That's kind of scary. Like, that's kind of scary, bro. Like, nah, I don't know. That's scary.
Went very wrong. Jeremy was bitten 3 times on the left arm.
Even though he got medical attention, it's a really bad thing.
Rather than calling 000, Jeremy drove home where his wife bandaged the bites.
His wife has immobilised him.
Come on, y'all don't know that these snakes is poisonous? Why didn't he at least go to the hospital? Are y'all not aware of y'all poisonous snakes? What's happening here?
His arm and wrapped it, and then the onset of the symptoms occurred.
He went into cardiac arrest. His wife tried CPR, so too did paramedics.
Resuscitation measures were commenced by our crew and transported, but unfortunately, they were unsuccessful.
The first Australian to die from a snake bite this year. His death will now be...
This year? Oh, no, I have to look this up. I found another news clip. Shout out to 9 News Australia. And this says snake season. Like, there's a season for the snakes. Like, I guess that's a good thing, right? So you only got to expect the worst around a certain time. Let's just get into this video.
Died after being bitten by a brown snake at a school in far north Queensland. He was bitten after attempting to free the snake, which had wrapped itself around his friend's leg. Here to tell us about the incident is Dr Claire Burtonshaw from the Queensland Ambulance Service. Thank you so much for your time this morning, Claire. Can you talk us through what happened?
Yo, I want to go to Queensland because I remember doing like a video and it was showing how beautiful the beach was in Queensland. If I'm not mistaken, the beach in Queensland is beautiful. Now, I don't know. I'm scared now.
It's terrifying.
Yes, thank you for having me. We had some tragic circumstances on Saturday evening where a man tragically lost his life after being bitten by a snake at the 100-year anniversary for the school south of Mackay. Bystanders jumped into action and did everything they could to try and heroically save this man, along with the paramedics that joined them quickly on scene. But unfortunately, despite their best efforts, we were unable to save him.
It is pretty scary because I guess everyone's instinct is to jump in and help, especially when a friend is caught up in something like this.
Not mine. Hell no. I would help you if somebody beating you up and you know I got something that I could protect you with, or if I feel like two of us is better than one and we could beat them together, I will help you. If it's a child being hurt by somebody, I will help you. But I am not helping you on no poisonous snake, because what am I gonna do? Die faster than you? Like, I'm not doing that. Hell no. I mean, I'm gonna help you as far as like call somebody, but I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
What is your advice, though, when you see an incident like that unfold?
It's a really tricky. I think it's just human nature to try and assist a friend.
Damn. So am I not human? Am I not human? Because the first thing that if a snake bite my friend, the first thing on my mind is not let me go attack the snake that try to wrap around my friend's leg. My mind is not gonna go to try to save my friend. I'm sorry. At least not myself. I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, just keep breathing. I'm gonna call the professionals right now.
You can't really say how you're going to act in those sort of circumstances.
I can. I'm not gonna attack the snake because the snake is gonna bite me, and then now we're both dead, and that just would not make no sense. You wouldn't want us both dead, right, friend? That would be crazy. But now let's just say if I had like some darts, maybe I throw something at the snake from a distance, but I'm not getting up close in person. No.
And I think everyone would try and rescue the friend that they're with. Really, really hard. You try and do your best, but the advice would be to try and stay away from the snake. Give them as much.
You see what she just said? You would try your best to help, but the best advice is to stay away from the snake, because all you're gonna do is dive too. It's like, yo, this so dumb. It's different. Like, say somebody's shooting, right? Boom. Let's say they shooting people, boom. If one person attacks, then maybe that one person might get shot. But by that time that person got shot, you could kind of jump on them because they focus on shooting that one person. Versus a deadly snake, nah, bro. The moment he gonna bite us all, we're dead. No.
Room as you can, but obviously this man was entangled with the snake and his friend became the hero and tried to save him.
Yeah, it's absolutely awful. What would you do in these circumstances?
I guess you would try and find something long to get the snake off with, a big twig, try and shake your leg free, try and get away from the snake without getting other people involved. But that, you know, you're always going to jump into action. Adrenaline takes over, and you try and save who you're with.
Now, we know the man's friend was also bitten, sadly, by this snake. What condition is he in today? Do you have an update for us?
I know that he was transported to the local hospital by paramedics. He's recovered well and he's doing well, and I think he's at home, so that's a really good outcome.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. And we're seeing an increase, aren't we, in the presence of these snakes at the moment, given the warmer weather. Is this something we should be more concerned about? I mean, we know just how dangerous, especially brown snakes, can...
Oh, he's catching it. I wanted to see a video of somebody catching it. He's catching it. Oh, no, I don't like how he's holding it. Can't they, like, turn around and bite you? That look reckless. Is that a professional? Can't be. He don't got no gloves on, no nothing.
And that there are at least 1 or 2 fatal attacks in Australia each year.
Are you supposed to grab him by the tail? I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like you grab it by the tail, it could bite you. I don't know. Oh my, this is so cringy because like, ew, they look so squirmy and wormy. Ew, it's making a girly part come out of me. Like, ew, get these snakes away from me. Ew, gross.
Yeah, exactly. So snake season goes from September to April every year, and there have been...
Got it. I'm glad. See, I'm glad she said. But wait, that's the hottest time of the season, though. So what? Isn't that the time I would want to go? Lads, what I'm gonna do? Cause I'm scared. I'm scared of the snakes, lads. I'm a punk. What I'm gonna do? I mean, I guess I can come another time, but I don't want to be too cold. But y'all said it don't get that cold. Like, I ain't gonna need like no big ass North Face. I might, cause I seen Chillin' there do a video. He definitely had a North Face on, so it get cold out there.
Been some earlier reports that this season might be worse than usual, just due to how warm our last winter was. So we need to be really snake aware. That means if you see a snake, staying away from it. And if you're going bushwalking or into a snake's territory, you need to take some protective equipment with you. Wear protective boots, long pants, and take a...
Y'all hear that, lads? If you're going to Queensland around or anywhere around snake season, you're going out, make sure you got some, if you're going bushwalking, what the hell? Who goes, but I'm not going bushwalking if I know it's snakes in there. Lads, if you guys go bushwalking, just please be careful. Oh, God, not bushwalking. That sounds crazy.
bandage. So if you are bitten, you can apply a pressure mobilisation bandage to yourself or people that you're with.
And just very quickly, is it really just those bushwalking tracks that we should be most aware of, or anywhere else in particular?
They do tend to, in the warmer months, they will come inside looking to, they like cold tiles. So you will find snakes in places where you don't always expect them. So
cold tiles? I know it's hot, but I'm going to have my heat on. I'm going to be baking. At least I know he won't come in, right? Because he said they like cold. So it's going to be hot. Everything going to be hot. Towels going to be everything hot. I'm going to be hot.
I think you should probably always be snake aware in Australia.
All right, thank you so much for your insight.
I got to always be snake aware in Australia? So even if I'm not in Queensland, I got to be snake aware? Drop a comment. Please let me know. I don't know. Let me know. And you can't trust Google. I'd rather trust y'all because y'all live there. Y'all know. I ain't trusting. I'm trusting my lads that love me because I love y'all. So please, when I come down there, just make sure that I'm away from all the snakes and I'm around some beautiful women. That's it. Make sure y'all could take me to a spot that got Fairy Bread. I know y'all said Fairy Bread is like an old snack, but I still want some Fairy Bread. What else? I think that's it for now. I'm gonna let y'all know. I know you're probably like, damn, Tita, you begging. I am. I'm sorry. Americans beg. We sure do.
And that information provided this morning. Welcome back. Well, the death of a Queensland father following a suspected brown snake bite has prompted fresh warnings as we head into snake season.
For more on this, let's bring in snake catcher Stuart McKenzie, who joins us now from the sunny coast.
Oh, that's dope. He's a snake catcher. Fire.
Oh, Stuart, good morning to you. This was terrible over the weekend. How did you take it all in?
Yeah, mate, it is extremely sad news. Obviously unfortunate that a gentleman has passed away due to a snake bite. Obviously, yeah, condolence go out to the family and friends. Just got to be very respectful of the situation. Obviously, not being there myself, it's hard for me to comment on exactly what happened. But, yeah, it's just a reminder to everybody, you know, avoiding snake interactions at all costs is probably the best way moving forward to try and stop these sort of things happening.
Seems to be a lot of hot weather early as well in some parts, and they're coming out of the winter months, and there's just plenty of them.
Yeah, mate, we've probably started the busiest we've ever started for a snake catching season. So we're already receiving 20 to 30 phone calls a day.
Wow.
Snakes all over the Sunshine Coast, North Brisbane, Noosa regions.
Random thought. I know this got nothing to do with nothing, but if you're going through something right now, keep pushing. Keep pushing, keep pushing. I know you probably think, Titi, what this got to do? I don't know. Maybe that's the higher power telling me that I got to tell somebody this. So whatever you're going through, keep pushing. I want you to keep pushing. I need your comment. So whatever it is, you better suck it up. You better get it together. Shit, maybe I'm talking to myself. Who knows? But you better get it together because we got this.
You know, it doesn't mean that we're being inundated with snakes. It doesn't mean that there's more snakes. I think just this year, the drier weather, there's less rain than last year. So we're going to see more snake activity.
This is the thing, though. What should we keep an eye out for? I mean, where are we most likely to encounter them? This incident over the weekend, was it a school event? I mean, it's a bit of
That's what I want to know. Where are these snakes?
A worry when they're just out and about like that.
Yeah, so once again, hard to comment, but I reckon what's happened is this may have been a male snake that was seeking out a female during this time of breeding season.
Oh, he was looking for some snake cat. Oh, he was a little, you know what I mean? He was trying to get his nut off. Damn, man, y'all done killed the snake. He was trying to get his nut off.
Everything goes out the window. Male snakes are just on the hunt for a female. They don't really care what's going on around them. They're not out there to get kids. They're not out there to bite people or anything like that. They want to avoid that. But at the same time, you know, they will pass straight through a backyard rather than keeping shelter against a fence because, you know, on their mind a female and that's all they want.
I mean, brown snakes, incredibly deadly.
That's 100%. It's mating season, so that makes sense. They mating. Well, they want to mate, so that means them snakes is aggressive. You know, when you trying to get your nut off, you aggressive. Like, come here, shorty, come here. Come here, you know what I mean? You passionate aggressive, but you're a little aggressive. That's what they doing.
Can't they be? And also, I mean, if you're just a regular punter, you don't really know what you're seeing and how to react. But what do you do if you are bitten?
Yeah, so if you are bitten, obviously it's a stressful situation, but the main thing is to remain calm. And that also means the people around you need to remain calm so that will help you. And obviously put on a pressure bandage. Basically, yeah, just like you see there on the image, all the way up the arm if you were bitten on, say, the hand. and remain still, call an ambulance, and wait for that help to arrive.
Is there anything else you can?
Okay, now you see when he said remain calm. It's so funny how like it's like I get it. You want to remain calm because you want to control your breathing. But I just got like if a person I don't want to say I don't want to jinx myself. But if a person gets bit with a deadliest snake, how can they possibly remain calm, mate? It's like, no, mate, I'm gonna lose my mind, mate.
Is it? I mean, if you've got the presence of mind and someone around you to try and take a photo of the snake, if they're still there, does that help at all? Or what if you can't identify the snake?
No, you don't have to identify the snakes. They've got specific tests that they can do at the hospital, which will identify the snake for you. That's also important why you don't wash the wound, because they're kind of relying on that venom that may still be present to be able to test for what snake it is. Now, if it is safe to get a photo, at the time you possibly can, not the person who's bitten obviously, but most of the time you're better off just not interacting with the snake at all, let it cruise on its way and worry about the patient.
All right, so in addition to
Okay, that's some good advice for me, boy.
not washing the wound, anything else we shouldn't do?
Yeah, just remaining calm is honestly the best one, and putting a pressure bandage on it. You don't have to try and suck out the venom. You don't have to try and...
Yo, I was just about to say, you don't got to suck out the venom like how they do in movies and like the military and all that shit.
pee on the bite side. It's not a sting from a jellyfish or something like that. Just remain calm, bandage, call an ambulance, and yeah, stay as still as possible.
All right, mate. It was.
Yo, doing, mate. That's pretty good. Yo, lads, see if you guys can find a video of him catching a snake or somebody catching a snake. I want to see it. I'm out. Might as well go to sleep too. I'm tired. Good night. Well, what if it's morning time? Good day, mate. I like that.